This is a general reading for the new moon and total solar eclipse in Gemini. Intuitive readings do not predict the future. You have free will. You are always making choices. Everyone else is making choices. The world, the energies, everything's always in motion. What an intuitive reading can do for you is help you focus in on your own inner wisdom, on your intuition. A reading can validate for you what you already know and can show you the map, the conditions, the energy that surrounds you right now. It's also fun. So let's have some fun and dip into the messages and the energies that are existing for us right now at this new moon. I have pulled 3 cards from the Kyle Gray Angel Guide Oracle. I've pulled a card from the Art Oracle, and this is a card from the Conversations with God deck. This is just a little affirmation. Life is a process of creation. So if we think about life as a process of creation, if we are in fact creating in every moment, which I believe we are, how does that inform these messages and this energy of this new moon eclipse? What are we creating together, and what are you creating as an individual? What are you bringing into your life? Into your life in the long term, but also in the day-to-day moment. As you encounter this video and you turn it on and you sit down, and maybe you've got your cup of coffee or your tea, maybe you just have a few minutes and you're looking at YouTube and you find this video and you're sitting down and you're thinking, well, I'm just going to watch this and see what happens. Well, what are you bringing in? What are you inviting in? What are you calling in right now in this moment in your life? The first card that I've pulled is Intuition and Downloads. Now, I love that at some point in the last few years, people started talking about intuitive information in this terminology of downloads, because, we live in this tech-informed world. We all use technology every day, and I think it's a nice metaphor. It's a clear way to talk about how we receive this divine intervention and divine information. So this card, this beautiful sunny golden card, is really indicating that you are receiving your messages. You are receiving these downloads. You're being given the tools, the techniques, the information, the pieces that you need to move forward on your path. This card is really asking you to trust what you know, to trust your feelings, your hunches, what you feel in your body, what you feel in your heart, what you feel in your solar plexus. What is your gut telling you? This card is asking you to dream, to journal, to focus inward and listen, really listen to your own knowledge, your own guidance, and take action based on that information. Well, here we have take charge and action. So that's the next step, right? You receive the download, you get the information, you know what's true for you, you know what you want, you know what you are calling in. See, you're calling it in. And then the next step is you take charge, you take action. You have your arrows here, you are ready to take aim and to look at all of this beautiful healing rainbow light that's around you here. It's time to take action based on your inner knowing. Clear, cancel, and release. Now this is interesting because, I like to look at how the patterns of the shapes and symbols work together as a narrative on the cards in any time I'm pulling cards. And so we have this horizontal line of light here that is the arrow, and we have these horizontal lines of light on this card as well. In fact, this card to me seems to be like an interesting combination of these two cards. And so I do feel the narrative moving along, first, second, and third message building on one another for this eclipse energy. So what is it that you need to release? Eclipses help us release, right? The energy of the eclipse is that we can let go of things that are standing in our way, things we no longer need, things that have been blocking us, So we're receiving the new information, we're receiving the download, we know where we want to go. We're taking the action to bring these things into being in our lives. And part of that is letting go and allowing the release of what does not match up with where we're going, what we want right now. Maybe we're holding on to things, old patterns, old beliefs, old thought process. It could be anything. It could be junk that's in your house. Things that once served a purpose, that once were in vibration, alignment with you, but now they are not. We need to let those things go. Look at all this green light. Green is the heart chakra. It's love and compassion, but it is also new growth. So the way we get to this new growth is by opening up our hands, opening up our energy, and allowing the surrender of what we no longer need. Let the divine take those things, let those things eclipse out of your life so that you can move into the next phase. It does feel to me that we are all collectively standing at a gateway. I feel this real expectant energy right now. I feel like we are all waiting for something, some big event to happen. I feel like we have been put into place. It's almost as if everything that's happened in our lives up until now has prepared us for this moment. We each have a mission. We each have a divine mission. And whether you can articulate what that mission is or not, it is within you. Your body knows, your soul knows, your heart knows what it is that you are here to do. And the time has come for us to do it. The time has come for us to take action as a collective, as individuals. This is an exciting time. It's a beautiful time. It is a time of great change and shift. And I predict 1 year from now, we won't even believe what our lives look like. We won't even believe the stories that we are living, because all of this energy is coming in and preparing us to move down this pathway. All right, so let's look at our art oracle. J.M.W. Turner. Find the facts in a feeling. Nature does not sit still. The sun will rise whether or not you are there to watch it. So look at that, more of this golden sun, solar plexus energy. I'm really drawn to the solar plexus in this reading. That is the seat of identity. It feels appropriate, since this is a full solar eclipse, that we would be talking about the sun. We are so close to the summer solstice here in this part of the world. Find the facts in a feeling. That kind of speaks directly to what I was talking about, that you are finding truth. You can find truth in the way that you feel. You may have been trained not to do this. You may have been taught to ignore your feelings. But I am telling you, this is a beautiful time to trust your feelings, to really allow your feelings. And I'm really focused on physical feelings right now. Notice what your body is telling you and respond accordingly. Nature does not sit still. Everything is always in motion, and that includes you, and that includes your physical existence. You are always regenerating, reinventing, recreating yourself. You are in motion just as the universe is in motion, and we are all dancing together in this beautiful symbiotic dance. The sun will rise whether or not you are there to watch it. Trust that things are moving as they are meant to. Trust that life has a plan, and you are a part of that plan. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please leave a comment and let me know. If you would like a personal reading, please find me on my website, Lori-Lyn.com. I love doing this work with you. I wish you a beautiful new moon.